This bar setup is the most annoying thing to play against in Vanguard. Like, this thing is so broken. 2-shot kill, a lot of mobility, insane stray speed, and just overall this is a very easy weapon to use. So if you are trying to get a V2 rocket or you just want to piss off the enemies, this is a perfect video for you. With that said, I dropped you guys a V2 rocket. We probably could have got like 4 to 5 V2 rockets, but the enemies just kept spawning in these weird areas. Like, I would be on like a 15 and then they would spawn in behind me with a shotgun up my ass. Shout out to these cuties right here. They all guessed the question correct, and the question was, what is my favorite color? Which it is blue. Wonder how you guys knew that. If you want a shout out in my next video, all you have to do is answer the question to, what is my favorite gun to use in Vanguard? Also, today's like goal is gonna be 200 likes, so if we can get 200 likes, that would be awesome. But without further ado, let's get right into the class setup. Here is an overview of the class that we are using in today's V2 rocket gameplay. Then if you want an overview of the secondary that I am running, here is a screenshot of the class. For the first attachment on the muzzle, you guys want to add the recoil booster or a suppressor. So for this class, we are going to be using the recoil booster because it's going to increase that fire by 5.6%, so we can kill the enemies about 6% faster. We are going to lose a little bit of our recoil control, but it shouldn't be too noticeable. You guys will see in the gameplay, it's pretty easy to control this weapon. Say you guys do want to run a suppressor, I recommend doing the Mercury because the gun is a little bit bouncy, which the Mercury is going to give you 4.8% to the vertical and not as much to the horizontal, and so the Mercury is a great attachment for the muzzle. For the barrel, make sure you guys are using the Cherry 18-inch rapid barrel. This can increase that fire rate and add vertical recoil control, which is extremely broken. Like, I don't know why this is giving us vertical recoil control. We are increasing the fire by 22%. I don't understand how that gives us more recoil control. With that said, make sure you guys are running the rapid barrel. It makes this gun completely broken because it's easy to control and we killed him 22% faster. We are losing 570% to the horizontal, but trust me, it does not feel like that. For the optic, I recommend you guys to use whatever you want, but I also recommend you guys to run the slight reflector. This is for sure the cleanest sight in the game for the majority of players. For the stock, because the bar is a very heavy weapon, the mobility is not there at all, so you want to add the remove stock to bring that up, and we're going to get a ton of stray speed, which pretty much means the speed that you are going to be moving while you're ADS. And so if you're ADS with this weapon, you can walk very quickly, making it a lot easier to actually win gunfights because you're going to get rotational aim assist, which is why you always want to strafe in the gunfights, and it's going to be harder for the enemies to hit you. There are a lot of cons with the stock, like we are losing that sprint to fire speed, which is the biggest con. The other ones don't really matter, but you guys will see in the gameplay, it doesn't hinder me whatsoever. For the proficiency, I like to do the hard scope just so I get a little bit more recoil control as I fire the weapon because the gun is a little bit bouncy. What I also like to do is the sleight of hand because the magazine that we are going to be running is only going to have 30 rounds, so you do have to reload a decent amount, so the sleight of hand does come in clutch. For the kit, we are going to be running the fully loaded just because all the other ones don't really matter, and the fully loaded is going to give us extra ammo so we can go on more streaks without running out of ammo. For the rear grip, typically I will run that stipple grip tape, but for this gun, because the recoil on this weapon is just overall bouncy, I like to do the pine tar. It helps you out so much. Plus on top of that, we're going to get a little bit more hip fire accuracy, which is one of the cons that we are getting with the stock, but that's not going to really matter. I just like that recoil control. On the magazine, make sure you guys are running the .50 BMG 30 round mag. This is one of the attachments that makes this gun completely overpowered. It's going to increase that damage to 68, giving this thing a consistent 2-shot kill. Like, no matter what, you are going to kill the enemies in at least 2 shots. There are some pretty hefty cons, like we are losing that fire, but we're getting that compensated with the muzzle and the barrel. We are also losing movement speed, ADS speed, and recoil control, but a lot of these attachments are bringing those values back up, and you guys will see in the gameplay, it doesn't hinder me whatsoever. This is the attachment that makes the gun bouncy, but trust me, as long as you're playing aggressive and you play how I am in the gameplay, you will do phenomenal with this weapon, and you'll probably drop a lot of V2 rockets. What they honestly should do is increase this to 30 rounds and then increase the damage to like 34 so you can get a 3-shot kill, and then this actually might be one of the best attachments for the bar because it gives you so much fire rate and vertical and horizontal recoil control. For the ammo, I'm pretty sure in the gameplay I was accidentally running the lengthen. You don't really need to run the lengthen. I found that the FMJ helps you out way more because typically you are going to be rushing with this weapon, so the lengthen isn't going to matter too much. Lastly, on the underbarrel, to help you control that vertical recoil, you want to do the carver foregrip. It's going to give you a lot of vertical recoil control, making the gun way less bouncy. Say you want a little bit less horizontal and you don't mind more vertical, then I would do the hand stop. It gives you a balance between the vertical and the horizontal recoil control. Lastly, if you just want to increase the mobility of the weapon, sometimes I actually do like to run this. I'll do the SMLE pistol grip just to bring up that sprint to fire speed that we are losing with the stock. Here's an overview of the fastest firing, most broken bar class setup that you can possibly run in Vanguard. Okay, boys, we are on shipment. Try to play on another map, but you know, we just got, you know, just the weird maps. I don't even want to talk about it. I talk about it in like every video. Just my struggles of finding a map that's not DOS or shipment. Boys, we are on this map. Let's see if we can pop off. We got the 2-shot bar. This thing is so broken. As you guys can see, that 2-shot bar, unbelievably broken. Want to play like super aggressive and see how quick I can get this nuke. Oh my god, those barrels, I forgot, have not been exploded. Gotta watch out. Those things always kill me off streaks. It's so annoying. Okay, can I move, dude? The climbing in this game. What was that? It's so bad. Okay, this spot's actually a pretty good one. Sometimes it gets a little bit weird, but typically this is a very good spot to chill. I want to play more aggressive. I just don't know where they're at, and I feel like they're going to start spawning like under me. Like I'm ready for that spawn trap. Let's call in this UAV attack dogs. Come on. Can I... Dude, this game is so broken. I just spam trying to get that UAV up for so long. Yeah, I think we gotta play a little bit more aggressive. Come on. There's a guy right over here, but he's not moving. Maybe he's just like scared or something.
Capturing Able. Taking Baker.
Okay, we're on the 20. We just need 5 more kills for this nuke. Sorry, it's so slow. Like, I'm trying to be speedy with it. It's just spawns are so sporadic. Once I get the nuke, oh my god, I will try to play a little bit more aggressive. Like, I'll try to capture the flags. And then once we get like 2 flags captured, or at least 1, it should help out a ton. Because we just need control of the map. 23, 2 more kills for the nuke. Let's go, boys. 1 more kill with the 2-shot bar. And we got the B2 rocket. Leave a like for that. Let's go, boys. Okay, we are going to try to pick this up. Gonna try to figure out where they're at. See if we can get some crazy spawn traps going. You know, boys, we just get 1 nuke in the bag and then we're good. Whoa, whoa, okay, I didn't even see him there. Move, okay, we gotta capture flags, boys. This is the objective right now. We gotta play the objective. That is the objective right now. One teammate's captured some flags with me. I spawn over here now. See, I can't sit on the flag completely, because then they are just gonna be swarming me from all angles. Dude, my teammates do not play the objective. This is actually really difficult.
Closing with Charlie. Taking Charlie. Attack dogs ready for action.
We might actually be able to get a couple nukes in here. We should be able to. We just need control and then, okay, boys, we actually are triple capping them, which isn't good, but the enemies will probably capture like A and then they'll be spawning over there. Spawn these local reinforcements. Oh, I saw him, dude. What am I doing? I'm blind. Dude, so satisfying. It is so satisfying. Oh my god. You know, the hardest part about dropping a nuke on Vanguard is just knowing where the enemies are going to be coming from. Like, right there, that guy spawned in behind me with a fucking shotgun. Like, how are you supposed to kill him? And so that's actually the hardest part about dropping a nuke, is just knowing where the enemies are going to be coming from. And then obviously you need like a map with the correct pacing. Like lately I've been getting 6v6 Red Star, 6v6 Berlin. That shouldn't be allowed. Should be AVA at least. Like 6v6 Berlin, that is a snooze fest. You can't find anyone. And I get that map all the time. It's so annoying. Or I'll get like Castle 6v6. It's like, what? If I queue for Blitz, give me Blitz. Like, the game has so much potential. It just, little things like that just ruin the game completely. Oh, one thing that was so annoying that happened to me yesterday. So I had to go in to get like a consultation to get my wisdom teeth out. And so I was supposed to get them out on Monday and I went in for a consultation, which was really weird because I already talked to a doctor about my wisdom teeth and he got the x-rays pointing out which ones he's going to take out and everything. And then they were saying that I need another consultation. So I was like, okay, that's pretty annoying, but I'll go in for another consultation. Oh my god, and I live in the middle of nowhere right now. I live on a lake, and I live about 2 hours away. So I live about 2 hours away from the doctor's office, like the dental place. So it was super annoying to have to drive in for that appointment. I drive in, I get there, and then they're like, oh, you're at the wrong location. And it's like, no one told me that on the phone. They're like, this isn't the location for the oral surgery. We just do like regular dental hygiene. So then I thought I could just drive to the other one, but it was 4:30 and they close at 5. So they're like, okay, well, there's not enough time in the day for you to drive to the other location, so we got to reschedule this. So now I gotta drive like 2 hours, get there at 8 a.m. for my consultation to get my wisdom teeth out. But then on the day that they had to reschedule my consultation is the day that I was supposed to get the wisdom teeth out, if that makes sense. So now they had to reschedule that appointment. So pretty much I was supposed to get my teeth out on Monday, and now I have to reschedule that, and I don't know when I'm going to get them out, but they hurt so much. Like, it feels like I have ice cream in my mouth, like by my roots where the wisdom teeth are, but there's nothing there. It's just like pressure on the nerves. Okay, boys, we died like a million times when I was telling that story. I feel like I should just, like, you know, focus on the gameplay. I'd just like to share with you guys, like, what I'm doing with my days. Maybe we can get another V2 rocket, maybe? We should be able to with this class. It looks like the spawns are controlled, so it should be very easy to get this. Because, you know, all you have to do in this game... Oh, no! How did he get behind me? Did he spawn over there? That was kind of wonky. Yeah, I wonder why he spawned right there. Maybe he was capturing this flag, so the game thought he should spawn there. Which would kind of make sense after he captures it. Okay, looks like they're over here now. Dude, this is probably my favorite bar class setup. Sometimes I like to run the suppressor, but but the recoil booster in here just makes it so fun. It just kills him so much quicker. I think it's like 6 or 7% quicker. Should be in here. Yeah, it takes them a while to get out of that crate. It's like they spawn in, they don't know where they're at. They gotta like check the GPS or something, look at Google Maps, and then they're like, okay, I think I can walk forward. Oh, boys, the gameplay's still going. We probably could have got like 4 nukes in here, at least 3. I don't know where the end. Okay, it's 6v6. That's probably why it feels so slow. I gotta make sure I call on this V2 rocket in a second. There we go. I love the damage on this. Okay, let's call on this V2 rocket just before the game ends. Local reinforcements so we can get a couple extra kills. Shotgun or nope. Broken, boys. It is so broken. I don't know where I died from, but this thing is so broken. Hopefully in Modern Warfare 2 the pacing is a little... Stop with your shotgun! Hopefully in Modern Warfare 2 the pacing is a little bit better. And do you see what I mean? Look, they're all in that corner. What are they doing? Like, what could they possibly be doing in there? Maybe they just think if they hide inside a building or in like a box, they'll survive the nuke, but I don't think that's the case. See how many kills we got? We got 135 kills. That's not that bad for 6v6.